Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well, extremely well. Today I am going to share with you the Louis Vuitton Alma PM. Here it is. It says PM, but it still looks big despite the PM size. So this bag is a very classic design from Louis Vuitton. It's still available to buy at the store right now, at the boutique, but there has been some updates with the design. This design, particularly the one I have in my hand, is the vintage design where there is no stand here. The new one have a stand in the bottom, metal stand, metal so that you can put your bag in the counter or anything, and without having the risk of scratching the leather. So as you can see, the leather is already very nicely colored. It's caramel color because it has patinaed over the course of the years. So this is a vintage one, as I told you earlier. And you see here in the side, that is where you can see the stamping that says Louis Vuitton made in France. Okay, and then in the other side, it's just nothing there. It's just in one side. And as you can see, the corners is still very nice. There's no tearing. The pipe is still intact. And this zipper is still in good shape. And if you look at the zipper, there is a marking LV in the zipper. And also in the handle, there's also a stamp there that says Louis Vuitton in each side. Okay, and here in the handle there are prongs. See, this one here, there is a prong. There's nothing here. And then on the back side, there is a prong in the opposite side. And this is where you can attach a strap if you want to do this as a crossbody, or if you want to hold, not do it as a handbag. If you want to do it as a shoulder bag or crossbody, you can attach a strap here for a hands-free use. Okay. So this is how it looks. Okay. And if you want also, you can also attach a lock in here. There's also a attachment here where you can put a lock. I don't have the lock of this anymore, but if you want to do a lock here, you can certainly attach a lock here if you wanted to. Okay, all right. Now let us open it and see how it looks inside. See, it's still buttery. See that? So let me do it again. See, it's very nice. It's so very nice when you open it. Just a nice sound. So this is how it looks inside. It's very roomy. There is no compartment. It's just an open interior. And as you can see, it's very clean. There is no stain, there is no mold, there's no odor. This is very well taken care of. And there is only one slit pocket here. As you can see, there is no zipper in the pocket. Okay, it's just a slit pocket. But if you want, you can always put an organizer inside if you want to have a organizer inside to so your things are not entangled or mixed up inside. You could do that as well. So that's how it looks. Okay. And inside the slit pocket for the vintage version, that is where you can see the stamp, the date code. Okay. Nowadays, there is no more date code because they just use the microchip. But in the vintage or in the older model, there is definitely a date code, as you can see over there. That's the date code. Okay. Let me see. It's very it can be challenging to really go into the date code because it's really at the deep there. See that one? So there's codes there to verify its authenticity. Okay, and also this one also verify as well its authenticity. Okay. So this is a very good bag. It's very roomy. It's really nice. So what we can do is we can measure it to see how big it is, like I always do. I want to know what's the size. So we're gonna do by inches. So first we're gonna measure the width in the bottom, and it looks like it is approximately, well, it's approximately almost 6.5, the width in the bottom, almost. Okay, and then the length from piping to piping, it is about 12. So it's about 6 by 12. So if you had to figure it out, if you had to put things in it like a notebook, so a notebook that is less than 12 inches would fit here. Okay, 6 by 12. But the only thing though is the height, because it's not very long. So we'll have to figure out here how long here is the height from top to bottom. So it is about 9 inches. So it's about 9, okay? So it is 6 is the width, 12 is the length, and then the height here, it's about 9 inches. And the handle drop. So the handle drop from the top of the handle and towards the zipper, it is almost 3 inches. It's about 3 inches. Okay, so you can always put your elbows like that here to hold it this way, or you can put your hand like this. It's not very wide, so it's very hard to get it into the shoulder as a shoulder bag. So this is not really a shoulder bag, it's a handbag. Okay, so you can only hold it this way with your hand, or you can put it in the elbow like this. Okay, or you can attach a strap on each side here. That way you can make this as a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. So it's very versatile. It's a good thing that they have an attachment here to attach a shoulder strap. Okay. So this is the Alma. All right, so let me see. Let me close this, and then I'll show you how I look with this. All right, here you go. If it's elbow, okay, and if it's handbag, here you go. But definitely not a shoulder. It's not even gonna go up to my arm. It's definitely a handbag. All right, and then just attach a strap if you wanted to be a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. So this is it, guys. This is the Alma PM from Louis Vuitton, one of the classic favorites, and it's very versatile. You can use it any day, anytime. Just don't use it when it rains, so it doesn't get stains. Okay, protect it from getting wet, right? Okay, so that's it, guys. In the next video, I will show you what fits in this bag. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.